All right, we're live. I don't know how good it's going to be, guys, because this computer down here with the Wi-Fi is really slow. So I don't know if you're going to be able to see me or hear me, or if the voice is going to match the audio, video, and all that. We'll see, but we'll try it. So everybody wanted another live. I told them I'd be on sometime today. I just finished up a Troy-built TB30 rear-engine rider. Actually, a little piece of garbage, but worked out okay. Needed a steering kit. So let me throw the link out there. I think Hank's coming up. Control C. There's Hank. Control V. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, it's again, Hank, it's like last week when I hit the key, it's like 3-4 seconds before anything happens. So is my voice matching my audio? Because right now when I hit a key, nothing happens for 3-4 seconds. Maybe because of the Wi-Fi. I don't know. It's literally above me, but who knows? Let's see. So Hank is in the room. Yeah, see, I hit show. It takes like 3 seconds. Randy is here. Crazy. Glenn is here. Catch Cow is here. Okay. Yeah, because here, like I said, I hit a button. Takes 3 seconds before it even does anything. Kind of crazy, man. Nice day though today. Oh, bad hair day. Yeah, actually, a little chilly, windy, very windy today, but nice day. Oh, Eliminator Performance doing snowblower paddles. All right, check him out, Eliminator. I don't know if Wayne's going to be coming on if he sees me, but anyway. Guitar Low, how you doing? ATV, ooh, TRX 300, cool. Yeah, Guitar Low, I've been watching that kid from Wisconsin, 2 Vintage. Love his stuff. Really good. John Rhodes, how you doing? Barry's here as well. Let's see. Let's see if that works, Hank.
Yep, everything's good. You sound good. You look good. Yep. I just had to switch over to my computer.
Otherwise, I literally clicked it, Hank, and for 4 seconds I didn't see anything. Then all of a sudden you popped up. So
yeah,
yeah, it's kind of weird. What else we got here? John Rhodes, Brandon's here. Hey, Morton, what's going on, Morton? Haven't seen you in a while.
Hey,
yeah. Been a while since we've seen Morton.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. Like I said, I finished that. It's funny. The guy says to me, I didn't charge him a lot, you know, basically a C note, you know, because he's literally 2 miles from me and I really didn't do much, you know. So anyway, he says, will you take a check? I said, $10 inconvenience fee. He's like, what? Yeah. I said, $10 inconvenience fee. I don't like going to the bank. He goes, yeah, but you could do it. Just take a picture of it. They still hold your funds for 3 days. So I said to him, said, your call. I said, I'll wait a few hours. I'll come by at 3 o'clock, give you time to go to the bank. But you want to save $10? Because I'll be honest, me to go to the bank and back between my time and gas, it's $10, you know?
Yep.
So, yeah, people don't realize that, you know? Mick Hardy is here. Hello, Mick. How are you? But, yeah, I can't stand checks. And then they want to make it out to Ken Small Engine Repair. And I'm like,
I know.
I said, make it.
Yeah. When I was doing, you know, my welding, same thing. Everybody, Hank's Welding. No, there is no place called.
No, there is no Ken's. I mean, you know, one time I went to the bank and I sat and the guy goes, "Are you a business?" I'm like, "No." Why do you write that? I go, "Because he's an idiot." And the guy looks at me. I go, "What do you want me to do?" I said, "It's me." I said, "You want to hold it for 3 days? Hold it for 3. I don't need the money." I said, "But." I said, I'm not going to go back and have him write another check. And the guy's like, we'll do it this time. I'm like, idiot. I've been a customer of your bank for 47 years. Don't, you know, come on.
You know, people think when you got a hobby, it's a business. It's not a business.
No. And I'm not charging anywhere near what the dealers charge. I mean, people come to me because I'm affordable and this and that. Hey, well, like I said, I had one guy one time bitching and moaning, you don't pay the IRS. You know what? Your $75 bill is now $100. Yeah. Write 1 check to the IRS, write 1 check to me. And I'll put it in the mail right now. And he looks at me. I go, seriously, fork it over. And he's like, oh, I said, now do you get it?
Yep.
So,
look.
And plus, you look at, I think there's minimums too. If you make under like $2-3 grand, the government doesn't give a crap anyway. You know what I mean? There's, you know, it's not like I'm making tons of money. I'm not.
Yeah. They're all.
And most of the time, I'm helping out friends and family, to be honest with you.
Right.
You know, probably 80% of the time.
They're all looking for a break and, you know, They want to still break you more, you know.
Well, where are you going to go on a Sunday morning to have your stuff fixed and delivered on a Sunday? You're not.
Exactly. You're not.
You know. Oh, over there in Europe, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in Europe.
Yeah, that's right. Yep. Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah. I tell you, Hank, this battery in this thing, it didn't look that old, but it was hard cranking and stuff. You can hear it clicking, stuff like that, right? I cleaned up the terminals, everything. Once I cleaned them up, I put on my my tester, my top-down tester. It tested perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just because of the corrosion on the terminal, you know?
Yeah. You know, I did buy a can of that battery terminal spray.
Which one? The orange stuff? The orange can? How is that stuff?
Excellent. Excellent.
What's that called? No-co or something?
Yeah, something like that.
I've seen it in a couple of the automotive videos.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. It's excellent. That way, you
Is
know.
Now that's what? That's the cleaner preserver? What is it?
Yeah, it's a preserver for the terminals.
So when you're done, you spray it on? Because we used to use disc brake quiet spray. That's what we used to use.
No, this has almost a feel of a real light grease, you know?
Yeah. All right, Mort. Take care, buddy.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, good seeing you, Morton. Roadrunner. Me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I told the guy I'd be over around 3 o'clock. That way I'll stay on here for about an hour.
Okay.
It'll give me a chance to load up.
Maybe we should tell people that Terrell's going to have a live stream next Sunday at noontime.
Yeah, but noon Central, I believe, around noon Central. Oh, okay. So it'll be like 2 o'clock our time.
Really, 2? All
yeah, because Central is 1 or 2 before us, so it's going to be around 1 or 2 our time. We gotta confirm that with Terrell and them. But yeah, Terrell, he's going to be doing a live next week. So we'll as soon as we get the official stuff from Pete Froud, we'll throw it in our community pages and do some posting. But that'll be fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, always fun to chat with Terrell and the gang. But did you go outside today, Hank, or what? I tell you, it's windy. Not too bad as far as cold, but it's windy.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I went to BJ's first to pick up some water and milk and stuff like that. And then I knew you were coming on, so I thought it was a noontime. So, no, I didn't get started on any yard work or anything. I figured.
Well, you guys were pretty hot and heavy in the WhatsApp all day. Holy crap. You guys were in there a long time.
I know.
We got carried away a little bit in that thing.
Yeah.
But it's all good fun.
It is. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hello, Rich. What's going on, bud? What's it doing up in Dundee, Michigan, Rich? We getting rain, snow? What are you getting up there in Dundee? Oh, anyway. Yeah, hit the like, everybody. Always helps the channel. Don't cost anything. Yeah, I looked the other day at subscriber versus non. I'm about 50-50. So, and Bruce was saying he's 85-15. Only 15% of his 102,000 are or whatever. What's Bruce? Was Bruce that high? No, that James Condon. He's 102,000. But Brucey, I think, is what, about 40,000-50,000 at least, right?
40 something thousand.
Yeah, he's up there. Yeah, he's up there. But it's funny, when I was doing this thing today with the front end of this tractor, I'm like, I'd love to film it, but it's windy as shit. You're going to get the wind noise and this and that. And I'm like, oh. And I just wanted to get it done and get paid. And it's like, you know, I did a little short, though, where I told people when you have carriage bolts that are sticking out that are blind in the back, like when you're working on a snow thrower and stuff, I use monofilament fishing line, do like a figure 8, hold them up. So that way you can put the nuts on. You don't have to worry about them popping back out. That seems to work for me. Yeah. So I did a little tip on that.
Yeah.
So, that'll be.
Any tip is a great tip. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure. And I tell you, people like my tips when I do little tips.
Yeah.
You know, 28 and sunny. Yeah, here it's, what is it now? It felt like it's in the 40s. Let me see what we got here. It is 37 and windy. It's only going up to 38. So, but what's it going to be all week? 48, 56, 52, 56, 61 on Friday, but rain. Yeah, it's going to be 40s, 50s. Not too bad. But it's just I got to get used to the lighter later. Usually I go for my walk at 6:30 at night and it's dark. Now 6:30 at night, it's not dark.
No.
So I'd rather walk when it's dark out. That way people don't think you're some creeper walking around. Who is that guy? You know?
Yeah.
Now my hands smell like battery acid.
Oh, you didn't even clean up, huh? You just get out.
No, I washed up a little bit, but you still get that acidity. So I had the baking soda, and I was washing everything off and cleaning everything off,
Right.
neutralizing it. And I put new screws. Screws were all corroded. So I brass brushed everything off, baking soda, cleaned it up, put it back together. Yeah, I should get some of that spray. What's it, about $10 a can?
Yeah, if that.
Yeah. Yeah, send me the link. Did you get an Amazonian?
Yeah.
Yeah, send me the link. I get a can because I hear that stuff's pretty good.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll buy those washers, those red and green washers with the stuff in it. Yeah.
I mean, we used to use those washers, but they still oxidize,
Yeah, they do. I used to use the disc brake quiet spray from Permatex, that blue spray. That usually kept it from deoxidizing.
Yeah.
Or oxidizing.
You got to make sure those, because it's lead, and you tighten up lead, it still lets go a little bit. There's no memory to the lead.
Yeah. Dick, what's in the shop today? Outside, we got a Troy-built TB30 30-inch rear-engine rider that needed a front-end steering kit. They had a problem where the steering kit, the shaft with the gear on it, would oblong the hole for the mount, and the shaft would pull away so the gears wouldn't connect to each other. So what they did was the rack, the actual L-shaped rack, it's a stamping, they now mount it inside a nylon or Delrin piece of plastic so it's very snug, and it holds it so tight that it can't get a chance to flex apart. So you always have good contact. The problem is, even if you grease the crap out of it, which I did, it's still, you're turning with both hands. You know what I mean? And when you turn it, it stays there. The guy's probably gonna be like, that's too tight. Well, I can't loosen it. I torqued it to whatever MTD said in the instructions. They said torque the screws to specific, and that's what I did, and that's how tight it is. So, and loosening the nylock nuts didn't make a difference. So I kept it the way it was. So Tommy Hanlon. Hello, Tommy. Oh, let's go. Bad gas. Nah, no bad gas. Well, no, bad gas. Lentil soup yesterday. We had tons of bad gas yesterday. Yeah. I tell you, if my wife came in the bedroom yesterday, she would have been asphyxiated. It was terrible. Oh, man. I made a beautiful lentil soup, though. Lentil and kidney bean. Really good. They say beans help you, so I made a nice bean soup. Yeah. And a bunch of ham. We had an old ham, so I cut the ham up.
Well, that's when lentil or pea soup is great, when you got some ham.
Yep. But lentil doesn't break down like pea. Pea soup usually breaks down into like a green muck, where lentils, they hold, They're a little sturdier. Dick, we were talking about you the other day with cylinder mowers and cutting the blades. I think, what's his name? Conker was he was going to mount it on his lathe and put a grinder stone or something, but he didn't have the swing on his lathe for the cylinder, so he couldn't do it. But I think he's going to bring it somewhere to get the cylinder sharpened. He did the back blade, but he didn't do the cylinder, and I think he's going to bring it somewhere because he wants to sell it. So everybody's saying hello, hello, hello. What do we got here?
Yeah, they're coming in like crazy. I can't keep up with saying hello. So
right.
hello, everybody.
Hello, Al.
Al, how you been?
Yeah, everybody's saying hello. Glenn Rogers, everybody. Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, a couple guys emailed me last night. Oh, you going on today? And I was like, maybe. But we'll see. But
it's Sunday and it's the Lord's Day. You know what I mean?
That's it. Even he took a break, right?
Yeah, that's right. Take a break. Enjoy the day.
Yeah, that's all. But, man. What's your next repair, Hank? You got anything on tap or what?
Well, I got to finish that skag trimmer.
the edger. Yeah. What did you get your springs, your governor springs, all that stuff?
I did finally get the last spring in it, and I did get the filter, that little metal filter that goes underneath.
Yeah.
And that was $10 for that little filter. Oh my God. But yeah, everything, I got everything I need. It's just putting it together and doing a video on it.
Dick, is that a product, Bernard? Or do they make the actual grinder, or is that a place you take it to? I could look it up. I have the internet.
There you go. Yeah, I do have a whole shed full of engines. I got to break down and see what I can make out of all the ones I have. Uh, then I got a couple John Deere I got to work on. Well, I'm waiting for, besides working on the mowers and stuff, I do have a lot of home jobs I got to do, I got a lot of raking and cleaning up flower beds. And that's where my time's taken up right now. It's doing all these odds and ends. And after that, once spring's here, that's it. I'll be.
Oh, there we go. It's called Bernhard's grinder, where he grinds the cylinders.
Yeah.
Bernhard, leader in sports turf technology.
But how far can you go with those cylinders? I mean,
there's a line on them. There's a line that you could grind to.
Okay.
And that way, once you hit that line, the back blade won't do anything.
Right. It's like the snow blowers with the rubber paddles.
Yeah, they got the hole in them. Yep. Yeah, here we go. Bed knife grinders. Let's see what they got. It's Bernhard, Bernhard, and it's where is it? Bed knife grinders.
Nice.
I got to check out some of their videos. I got YouTube videos. Kind of cool. I think that's Dick. That's what you use. Worldwide, they cost tens of thousands. Oh, I believe it. I actually believe it. Greg Goddard. Good afternoon or evening, wherever you are. Yeah, it looks like they're a big company. Everything about turf, it looks like, Dick.
Yeah. Well, anybody that has a golf course, I guess, has one.
Yeah, you'd have to. Yeah, because they exclusively use real mowers, right?
Yeah.
I know the ones that we have in town. These things are like 12 feet wide. They're huge. Big diesel ones. Yeah.
You can't do it with a 22-inch.
No.
Got to have them stacked up.
Tommy, I think we're all done, but you never know. We have had Easter snow in Connecticut in the past, so who knows? My mom's thinking there's going to be one more storm, but I don't know.
Always to the middle of April.
Yeah. Usually, even Stella was saying maybe even an ice storm or something.
Yeah.
So, cool. You should do a video, Dick. Love to see that. I know you've done some with that, but I think you did some backlapping videos. I'd like to see the blade sharpening. That'd be kind of cool.
Right.
Yeah, but we don't see those. The only ones I used to see, what are those green ones they had around here in Greenwich? What were those ones? Lock mowers.
Yeah.
They used to be out of Greenwich, Connecticut. That's where Lock was from. And there's tons of them around. All the golf courses, the old cast iron Lock mowers. You always see them at the shows here.
Yeah.
The old Briggs, like a 4-horse Briggs on a 72-inch Lock. It's a little teeny engine, chug, 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 but it does the job.
Oh, yeah. That's why I say, if the older the engine that I can find, I'm keeping them. That's it. I'm not selling them.
Yeah. Killed off the garden. Uh-oh, that's not good, Brandon. The only thing that killed it off for me, I planted a garden one year, and the critters, the next day, whether it's deer, gophers, whatever, all the plants were cut down to the dirt. And I said, screw that. Haven't had a garden since. I'd like to have one. I love gardening. I really do.
I don't do it. I don't have a vegetable garden. Mine are just flowers and things like that.
Yeah. I'd like to do it, but like I said, the critters, they're hungry and they want food. So
I got what do you call it? Those gophers.
I do too. Yeah, moles, gophers, hedgehogs. We got everything around here. I used to have a couple of big holes in my backyard where they would go in and out. But when my buddy excavated my backyard, now I got nothing. There's really no bushes or anything to hide in, so they don't do it. They were under my deck.
Yeah, the deck, the shed. They'll find a place to hide. Yeah.
I had one of them. He had babies or she had babies or whatever. And then like a year later, I'm like, what the hell is that smell? It died under my deck.
Yeah. And
it started to rot. And I was like, what the hell? And the only reason I knew that is because one of the cats in the neighborhood started pulling pieces out.
Dude.
He comes out and I see a tail. I'm like, what the hell is that? And yeah. But the only thing is, to get to it, I had to remove a deck board, because I had to actually buy like a $50 deck board, use one of those buzz trimmers, and cut a hole so I could pull it out. And then I had to but all my deck boards are solid, like 16 footers.
Yeah.
I didn't want any joints, so I had to buy a whole new board. I was like, crap.
I had foxes last year.
Did you? Yeah, under your deck?
No, under the shed, the work area.
Oh, no kidding. Yeah. Really?
Wow. I couldn't believe how much dirt they pulled out of that little hole that they made,
Yeah.
Oh, so much dirt.
Yeah, but you know what sucks about foxes too? The urine stinks.
Yeah.
Their fox urine. My buddy uses it when he goes deer hunting. I guess you do fox urine and I don't know if it like pulls them out of the woods or something. They smell it and they start to.
It cosmetically, your scent covers up your scent.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
because he said he used it for hunting. I didn't know why. Yeah.
They smell foxes all the time, but when
Okay.
they smell a human,
Yeah. Yeah, and someone said too, if you take your hair and like put your hair around a garden, the animals will shy away.
I've been, yeah.
But,
Animals don't like humans.
No. Although the squirrels love us. I mean, my mom has a squirrel. Literally, it'll eat out of her hand.
Yeah.
She'll have like peanuts or something. It'll literally take it out of her hand.
The problem with that is, and I'll tell you from experience, when I used to feed squirrels in the last place I was renting, everything was fine until I moved out and I wasn't feeding them anymore. They came down the chimney of that house.
Oh, really?
And they tore that house up.
Really?
To try to get out.
Yeah.
Cells, everything. Yeah. So that's the problem with feeding squirrels.
Yeah. My mom had a raccoon in her chimney one time, and it actually worked its way down. She didn't have the fireplace on. It got into the actual fire pit. There was no fire, but she had the brass doors, and my father's like holding the doors because the damn thing's trying to push out. And the town, whoever it was, came. They had a tarp, like a canvas tarp. Right. And they were all suited up, and they opened up the door and they grabbed it with the tarp. And you could hear it like hissing and everything. And I was like, holy! I didn't know if it was rabbit or what. I know it was pissed, but they took it away. But it was like, man, if that thing ever got out in the middle of the night, would have freaking scratched or bit the hell out of you.
Oh yeah, and they'd knock everything down. Like jumping around on a fireplace or wherever on a sink. They'd knock everything off.
Yeah, Vinny, my son, he's had a cough for 3 weeks now. Wicked cough. Kept him up all night for like 3 weeks. Finally, he went to the walk-in clinic. I hope what he got yesterday it works, because I felt bad for him. Every 5 seconds, you hear him hacking. Something's going around. There's some kind of, they said it's viral. Like they're viral. Nothing you can do about it, viral. Yeah, okay. So I tell you, if someone can invent a cough medicine that actually works.
You kidding me? They don't want that. Then the doctors don't make any money.
I know. Human urine deters foxes. Oh, really? So if I piss on a fox, he'll go away? Oh, I tell you, we had a raccoon in our neighborhood across the street, down one from me, about 20 years ago. And it was rabid. It was all matted fur and everything rabid. He was walking around in circles. You knew it was screwed up, right? So a cop comes by to put it out of his misery. The guy opens up his trunk to the police car. He's got this like mahogany case. He opens it up. It's like freaking Dirty Harry. I go, what the hell? This like a 44 Magnum. He points it at the guy. The skull goes like that. Literally, Hank, no head left. And it was next to the foundation of a house that was for sale. Fucking blood and brains all over the foundation. I go, who's going to clean that up? He goes, I ain't cleaning it up. I ain't freaking cleaning it up. I said, what the hell, you Dirty Harry? I said, all you needed was a 22. It was like a 44 Magnum hollow point. What the hell? Yeah. He pulls it out. It's like, what are you, Clint Eastwood? Like, my God.
Yeah. Oh, he's big shot.
Oh, man.
Well, I can see, when they got deer that are just laying in the middle of the road still alive,
Yeah. No, like I say, I put them on misery, but this thing here, I mean, it took half the raccoon apart. Like, boom. Yeah, it was like, wow. I mean, you heard it sound like a cannon. I mean, I've heard gunshots before. This sounded like a freaking cannon. It was like, boosh. Like, geez.
Yeah.
So anyway, and he said, my neighbor who lived next to it, we ended up getting a blanket, and we put whatever was left in the blanket, and then we threw it in the dumpster down the street. But
look at what Brendan's saying.
Just over my yard. Yeah.
Yeah.
My yard's small though. I think neighbors call the cops. They see me urinating in my yard.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Carjackers. Well, I tell you, around here though, the catalytic converters, that's a big thing. They were saying one guy, I think the record for stealing a catalytic is like 8 seconds. The guy went underneath with like a sawzall or something. 8 seconds gone. I was like, wow. Did you hear about those guys that stole those Hellcat Chargers? 6 Hellcat Chargers in 45 seconds.
Wow.
Yep. They said the alarm didn't go off. They were gone for 20 seconds before the alarm even started. They caught most of them, but it was imagine that. Yeah. 6 chargers in like 45 seconds. Yeah, it was crazy.
People are going actually nuts lately. They're stealing everything.
Yeah.
I remember when they were stealing the gutters off of churches because they were made out of copper.
Yeah. And Downs. My father was a lineman, for UI, and they were stealing the copper ground wires on the sides of all the poles. Yeah. And he was literally in my father's front yard. He's got an axe. This guy. My father goes out. He goes, "Dude, what are you doing?" And the guy goes, "Never you mind." And my father went out, just right in the forehead. He's on the ground, unconscious. My mother, he goes, "Call the police." Yeah. The police come. The guy's unconscious on the ground. He goes, "What happened?" "Yeah, that guy's stealing copper." He had every pole on the street. He had like 20 pieces of like 8 foot, whatever he could reach with the axe. Yeah. He had like 20 pieces. And it was like, holy. But I mean, you need those ground rods. That's what grounds out the transformers.
Yeah.
So yeah, crazy.
They were stealing those bronze plates for the what do you call it? The soldiers, they're.
Oh yeah, like my father got one when he died. You get, if you're a veteran, they give you a bronze plaque because most cemeteries now are just plates. They don't want the stones because of mowing and stuff. Yeah. And it's a bronze plaque, maybe 15 by 24, something like that, because you can put your spouse on it as well. Yeah. And they're solid bronze. I think from what he told me, the newer ones, because my father's been going 17, 18 years, the newer ones are plated. They're like bronze plated, but the old ones, they were solid bronze. Just remember years ago, they used to bury people in bronze casks.
Yeah.
Imagine how much that would cost today. Holy crap. Yeah. As I remember, you'd see the casks, the concrete truck, it looked like I don't know if they coated the concrete or what, but it was like bronze, I remember that. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to steal my get pepper. There you go.
Hey Jeff, how you doing? Long time no see.
So, yeah, that'll be fun next week with Terrell. We'll have a good time.
Yeah. Well, everybody better come up with some good questions.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh man! Oh man! Oh man! Yeah, it's one of those days. Oh.
I'm surprised nobody else is popping up.
Well, let me throw the link out, see if anyone else. But what is it? In UK, it's 5:47. Oh, dinner time in the UK, 5:47. 6:47 for Klaus.
I saw you, Jeff. I saw you yesterday.
Yeah. But just a lazy day.
Jeff, that feature's still here waiting for you.
Use the handle. Oh yeah, they used to interchange the handles. I remember that. Yep. Oh, first mow. Oh, really? You're already mowing over there, right? Wow. I don't think we'll be mowing for another. What do you figure? May?
Yeah.
May?
Yeah, probably.
I mean, it's funny. What is it? The onion grass is now growing. You see it everywhere.
Yeah.
Tons of that stuff. But I think isn't now the time to put the pre-emergent down?
Well, yeah, unless you missed the time already, because it's already germinating,
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Uh-oh. Hey, Jeff.
Hey,
how
brothers.
you doing, Jeff?
Oh, I'm doing all right.
Good. Pre-emergent, right after the snow melts, that's the way it used to be. As soon as that snow melts, that's when you put it down.
Oh, okay.
Get rid of that.
I tell you, I spent so much money on fertilizers and stuff, and I have too much clay. I have to buy. There's a chemical, I guess, that softens up the clay or something. Yeah. I forget what it's called, but I got to get some of that stuff.
Oh, lime too. You got a lime.
Yeah, lime. Yeah, for the moss and everything. Yeah.
Well, the lime is actually sand, and what happens is it breaks down and gets into the clay and breaks it up.
Yeah. I just wish I had a nice plug aerator. That would be the best.
Well, you still have to add, lime or, sand or something because plugging it, fine. That's for the one season.
My mom was saying the other day she was going to hire this guy to clean up her yard, maybe 2 hours worth of work to cut down stuff or whatever. and he wanted $100. My mother's like, no. He goes, well, it's 2 hours worth of work. She goes, no. She goes, what did she say? 50. He goes, 60. And she goes, 50. And I said, Ma, he went from 100 to 60. I said, 30 bucks an hour. I said, he's got to get there. Oh, he's only a couple miles away. I said, Ma, he's got to get there, get home.
Yeah.
I said, work for 2 hours. 60 bucks is not a lot of money today. It really isn't.
The 100 wasn't either for the
it really wasn't. But I mean, for what he's really doing, like trimming some bushes and not really doing a heck of a lot. And she's had him every year for like 20 years. And now he's trying to,
40.
you know, play games.
I hear 40.
I know. That's why I said to her, she goes, should I call him back? I said, well, I'd give him 60 bucks. I mean, 30 bucks an hour. I mean, the kids at McDonald's are making 15.
Sure.
So, you know, so it's nice when you could just pay someone and you get home and it's done. You know?
I had a company last year, the first time, you know, to do my lawn, and very disappointing. Oh,
you were saying, yeah, for the cost, right?
The cost, and nothing really, you know, looked good.
Yeah.
You know, so not anymore. Not this year anyway. So.
Hey, she just texted me. Francisco just texted, okay, on the 60 bucks or 50 bucks. Because you know what it was? He said 100 and she was like 40. And he's like 60. She's like 50. And then he goes, nope, can't do it. She goes, okay, see ya. So he left. That was like Friday. He left. So my mother yesterday, she was like, should I text him? I go, Ma, I don't think 60 is too bad. He just texted her. He's doing it for 50. Yeah, because he could do it on his way to another job. He has 2 free hours, make a quick 60 bucks. Why not?
Yeah.
See, Mom's pretty smart, huh?
Well, cheap, yeah.
No, I said smart. You're the one that said cheap.
Well, frugal, yeah. Well, no, she's retired. She worked hard for her money, but still, I mean, sometimes I said to my mother, oi, you know. So, but what are you going to do? Hey, an extra 10 bucks is something she could use to make dinner, you know.
There you go.
I tell you, I was amazed at the price, even the price of food. The place that I go up the street from me, we got Stop and Shop, which I usually stop in and grab something. I went to Shop Right, which is only a few miles from where I work. I did that on the way home the other day. It's literally 30% less than everything when I buy it local next to me. 30% less. Same brand, same everything. I'm like, holy crap, you know? I went there the other day. I bought lentils for soup. I bought onions. I bought all kinds of stuff. It was $17. If I was up at Stop and Shop, it'd be $35. You know?
So
That's why I got to go to ShopRite.
Oh, yeah, no, really. And they have specials. They have great specials, too. And, in fact, the owner who created that, I went to school with the with her brother or with his sister, Donna. I actually went to school with her. So, kind of small.
Got a Christian. Vincent got a
Christian. ShopRite's got killer bakery.
Yeah, they do. They do. Oh, what's this? Will what? Hold on. Will the gray gasket sealer work on a Honda valve cover? Yeah. Yep. The gray, like gray Permatex. Yeah, they usually does. I don't have a problem with the gray. Usually it's rated gas and oil.
Yeah, and let it skin up a bit.
Yeah, let it skin up a little bit. Yeah. In fact, what I've done a lot on the Hondas, I won't scrape off the old. I'll just put a little bit on where it was because it's actually molded itself to any irregularities. The problem you have with those stupid covers, I replace those covers with the cast aluminum ones because the stamped ones always dent and they hold the valves open and then you can't start the engine. The landscapers throw them in the back of the pickup trucks and they always get banged around. So I always keep one of those valve covers on hand for I have a couple of landscape customers and they always ask, hey, you got, those covers? And they're like $25. I'll sell them for $35, but they love them because you can't dent them.
Yeah, they're cast aluminum, right?
They're cast aluminum, but you have to buy longer screws. That's all. M6s, I think it is. Yeah.
I had a busy day the other day.
Spikes. You know what, Ray? If I tried to do that, my yard is clay. I mean, they would stick. I had one friend who tried that. He couldn't even, after about 10 feet, he's like, oh my God, I felt like his legs were going to fall off. There's Pete. Hello, Pete.
Pete, how you doing?
Pete, tell us what exact time next week. I know it's Central, but I want to make sure we get the right time. Because Central, I think, is 2 hours different from us. Yeah, food is crazy. Definitely crazy here.
Yeah, I took the snowblower off for the winter. I said, no, I ain't used it yet. Probably won't use it at all.
Yeah. It's been crazy 2 years, really. How much snow have we really got in the past 2 years? Not much at all.
Not much at all.
12 Central.
We was out there last Monday and Tuesday, 21 hours, so we got a grand total of maybe an inch. Never stopped snowing most of the night and half the day Tuesday.
Well, it's late in the year for snow. Snow will melt quick, you know.
Well, it was funny because we were sitting there at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. The sun was starting to come out, and they're still going on about 7 or 8 inches of snow. It's like, really?
Yeah.
You guys need to look out the window.
Well, this morning I wake up early about 4 o'clock, and there's big flakes coming down from the sky. It's like, whoa, you know.
I'm trying to find a picture of the cast cover because the stamped these stamped ones. Oh, where is it?
Yeah.
The stamped ones they always dent.
Yeah.
And when they dent, they hold the rocker arm open, and you get no compression. Yeah, it won't start the engine.
You think they'd put a little bumper in front of that, you know?
Yeah.
Scott Keller, how you doing?
Oh, Mr. Keller's here. Oh, no, where the hell is it? But these covers, let's see. Oh, here's one. They're the only thing they're for the GCV 190, but they fit the 160s. But they're like $30, $25-$30. They used to be $12, and then all of a sudden people started buying them, and they went up like $25-$30.
Well, look at the Kohlers. You know, their valve cover gasket is huge and is solid. You know.
I just hate that stupid.
I don't have no valve cover gaskets on my tractors.
It depends. Some of them do. Some of them use just a goop.
Henry, what was it that you had that I wanted to get? I can't even remember now.
That parts that look up.
Oh
parts
yeah.
Scott, this is the basement. This isn't the garage. This is the basement. This is my workshop.
Yeah, it's sitting on top of my toolbox collecting dust.
Yeah, I'm sure Conker's good, Glenn. He just, like I said, he bit through his tongue, and it got infected, and it was just a pain in the ass to talk. So hosting a stream probably wasn't in his best interest yesterday.
No.
So that's all. And he called it too. As soon as he did it, he goes, watch it get infected, and sure as hell, he called that one.
Yeah. I've done that many times, bite the inside of my lip.
Well, usually it creates a canker sore or something.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I'd ever had a real big infection because of it. Yeah. There you go. What do you got? A trumpet?
Yeah, you want me to play taps?
There you go.
I see.
This warm weather and cold weather kills me anymore.
No, Honda wants to sell parts, Tommy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I gotta go back and look. I think the Orange County is gonna start having their tractor pulls sometime next month.
Oh yeah. How close is that to Kevin? Grandpa Kevin?
About 5 minutes closer than I am.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but Orange, how far from the Connecticut-New York border? Are we talking like an hour? 2 hours?
No, it's over, I believe it was Middletown.
How far down in Jersey? How far down when you get there, when you start?
No, it's not in Jersey, it's in New York.
Oh, New York. Oh, Orange County, New York. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're we're the Beacon Bridges, that area. Orange County Choppers, those guys. Yeah. Yeah, that's about an hour from here.
About 15 minutes or so in from there.
Yeah, I'm about an hour from there. I just hit I-84, and you hit the Newburgh Beacon Bridge, and you're there.
Yep.
Yeah, they used to have shows there at the airport, the Newburgh Beacon Airport or whatever it was.
Well, don't they have an airport over there that they have big tag sales or field sales?
But then there's, what the hell's that other one there? There's one over there where they have a huge airplane/car show. I'm trying to think of the name of it. Every year in New York. It's a huge one.
I know it's like the old Army airport over there. Air Force
What's the
Base.
one over there, Jeff? What's the aerodrome? What is that called? The aerodrome over there in New York? You'll know it. The aerodrome. It's in New York. It's about an hour from here.
I can't think of the name of it.
Hold on, let me look it up. There's a lot of good shows there. Rhinebeck. Yeah, the old Rhinebeck Airport, the old Rhinebeck Aerodrome. Yeah. They've got hangars and stuff. They have great shows over there. Hey, Breezy's here. We haven't seen Breezy in a while.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. Pete is in the house. Hello, Pete.
Tim Palmer's in.
Yeah, we had a big parade here yesterday.
Oh, yeah, for St. Patty's? It
was kind of disappointing. It's like the time, I went with the antique tractor guys here, and it's like by the time you get the trailer out, you load the tractors, you bring a wagon down so that people can ride on it and stuff. It's like 15 minutes, this parade's done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, usually you see parades, they go so far and they stop for a minute and then they keep going. It's like this was just a nonstop thing. Up the road, make the right, get down, gone. The fire trucks weren't even going all the way down. It's like they hit the street before the park and they would just make a left turn and go.
Yeah, I got one of your engines here, Jeff. Power King K321.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. I gotta rebuild it for a guy. He dropped it off like 2 months ago. I gotta give him a quote. He gave me some pistons and rods and stuff, but I gotta see what it really needs.
Yeah,
I got the little Wisconsin sitting out in the garage. I haven't messed with it yet. Picked it up.
What's that off of?
It was off I forget. What he don't even remember what kind of garden tractor it come off of. It's a little, I believe it's a 10 horse, a TRA 10.
Yeah, because here we used to have the Baird Beavers, U.S. Baird. They made a tractor called a Beaver from like 48 to I think 60, and they had Wisconsin engines on them. Yeah. They actually had a hand crank to start them.
Yeah,
if you wanted to start with a crank. Yeah. Yep. Let's see. What does this say now? Vin, what do we got? Will the engine from an 85? Yeah, it will. Yeah, it will. Yep. Yeah, it's just a different displacement. It should fit. The only thing you got to watch, though, I think you'd have to swap the intake and exhaust. I think the block and everything will fit, but I believe it's a different arrangement on the carburetors, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's a different air cleaner setup on the 85 versus the 86. I have an 86, and the 85 is a little bit less money, and I don't think it's the exact same intake or exhaust. I think it's a little bit different. Looks the same from the outside, but I think it's a little bit different. But I believe the short block, I think, is around the same, because 85, 86, I think they're the same basic one, but with a smaller carb, it's less power.
Yeah, you ever come across any of the 3-point Brindleys up there?
Say again?
The little 3-point Brindley plows. You ever come across any of them up there?
You talking 3-point or sleeve hitch?
I want a 3-point. I got a sleeve hitch, and I know the sleeve hitches are a dime a dozen. I'm trying to find a small 3-point.
I mean, the shows are starting up next month in April. The Belltown is our first show here in Connecticut and at Fireman's Field. And usually, I'll keep an eye out. But what size? 8-inch, 10-inch, 12-inch? What are you looking for?
10-inch.
10-inch. I'll take a look. I'll look. I'll see. I know a few. I know a guy. How's that?
You know a guy.
I know a guy.
Yeah, I see one guy in Texas, but it's like he wanted $500 for it, another $200.
Oh, that's too much. No, they're worth about $300. Yeah.
Yeah.
And especially a lot of them, you got to sharpen the disc. It's usually dull, and usually the edge has to be sharpened up.
I know the one I got out here, I bought it was brand new. The kid bought it and never used it.
Well, original Brindley or what?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, and the name sells too. They see Brindley on something, they're like, ooh,
Well, I was looking at it because I put the 3-point set up on the small on the short hood, and I was looking at them yesterday, and it's like the 24-inch tractor. I got still the drawbar hitch, but I was looking at it, it's like the drawbar hitch doesn't go up nowhere near as high as what the 3-point does.
Yeah. What is it? A Cat 0?
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-oh. The hell? Hold on.
The cat must be around.
Yeah, the neighbor's dog just knocked over.
Yeah.
That was his doorbell, wasn't it?
No.
I thought that was his doorbell downstairs.
Yeah, that'd be an awesome doorbell. Yeah.
Yeah, what happened to this weather? Henry, we had a couple nice days. I was like, cool.
I was using a stainless bowl to clean up the battery, and it blew off my wall.
Oh, okay.
I thought someone was out there stealing something. Like, who the hell is that?
Jeff thought it was your doorbell.
No, I don't have one of those. I should get one. Every time my buddies have those, and every time like I want to drop something off, they'll text me, "What are you doing there?" I'm like, what? Even if they're at work or something, they could see on their Ring bell, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So, anyway.
So you were saying, Jeff? Jeff?
Now you're making me think. That's not a good thing for me.
You forgot within 10 seconds.
Yeah. Wait until you're already past me. You know what that's all about.
Yes, I do.
I'm going to be on for another like 14 minutes after. They're going to do an hour because I got to get that machine off to that guy and get paid.
Yeah.
What's up, Scott?
Oh, just gotten done walking the dog.
What's it doing up there? Is it sunny and cold and windy or what?
Yeah, the wind blows. Then you get snow a little bit for 5 seconds. Then the sun comes out. You know, it's just Mother Nature mad because winter's almost done.
Well, you'll probably have at least a couple more snows right up your way.
There ain't nothing predicted.
Yeah. Yeah. The nights have been cold, but it's been fairly warm during the day.
So did you get a new truck yet, Scotty?
Still looking. Can't buy. No, I won't. Still looking.
You're still,
we'll probably end up
trying the, what is it, the Tundra? Is that what you're looking for? Tacoma? What are you looking for?
Tundra.
No.
8-foot bed.
Yeah. I don't see many 8-foot beds around. The 2-door, right? The regular 2-door?
Yeah.
I want the 4-door. They're doing when they making the Tundra 4-door with an 8-foot bed.
Oh, really? Wow, that must be big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's crazy expensive, though. No, a 4-door with an 8-foot bed?
About 50 grand, yeah.
That's it? That's
38
cheap.
grand. 38 grand strip.
That's
you get
cheap.
a strip one for 38 grand.
Yeah, that's cheap. I mean, I've been offered 25 for my 17-year-old truck.
I found one 2017 or 18, I think it was, Dodge Ram long bed like yours, rear wheel drive for 19.
Yeah, that's a good price.
But I ain't driving no damn Dodge.
Yeah, how many miles on it though?
22,000.
Wow. Yeah, like I said,
I'm not driving a Dodge.
60. Hey, I don't mind it. The only thing is I'm still deathly afraid of that stupid death wobble because every once in a while I still whenever I feel the front end, I get nervous and I freak out and I can't stand it.
You need to go up to our buddy at South Main Auto. I think he'd fix it.
Well, like I said, I got a whole new front end on it, but now that someone said they sell like a crutch kit or something that bolts on to keep it a little more rigid, I don't know. Just it makes you nervous. Every time you take a right-hand turn around a bend and you hit a pothole or something, forget it.
Mr. Briggs is officially a single man, 100% legal.
Was that the one you had the daughter with? Is that the one or?
No.
No.
This is actually my wife. I haven't seen it in 11 years.
Oh, wow.
But she's gonna like what I'm gonna do in about a week because her 2009 Mustang GT convertible 45th anniversary edition has been sitting in my garage.
Yeah.
She thinks it was traded in for a Suzuki Swift. All I did was pay it off and buy a Suzuki to fool her.
Whose name
you're going to
it?
watch.
Whose name's it in?
Mine. Mine. I'm the one that financed it. And I'm going to take that car and drive past her house. And if I have to, it go like this. And then I'm going to take it to a demolition derby and beat the living shit out of it and then drive it past her again.
What year?
What year? 2009.
9.
It's a 45th anniversary. I'm gonna take the seats out of it, all but one, fabricate a cage over the top of that with the top down, take to a demolition derby, beat the living shit out of it, and drive past their house and say, "How do you like me now?"
That's the new style, right? The retro looking ones.
Yeah. It's the 45th anniversary edition. It's not the GT. Excuse me. It's the GT body, GT trim, but it's the 4.0 liter in it. It don't matter. It runs great. Hasn't moved from that garage since 2011. She's good. I'm gonna have fun. And I got a check for $12,000 in this too.
Wow. Well, when it was all said and done.
Because she wanted the house. She wanted me to sell the house. So I go, but she couldn't take my rental properties because I owned them before I met her. This house I bought after the fact. But then when I said, and my lawyer says, well, if that's the case, here's how it works. They take the house. The house is valued at basically 90,000, 70, whatever. And the judge said, no. They're going by what the assessed value. The assessed value on it is 75,000. So they go half of 75. How much mortgage payments did you make, Mrs. Keller? Nothing. Okay. He said, how much your mortgage payments a year? I gave him that times 11 years. We added all that up. Oh, how much money did you put in maintenance? Nothing. How much maintenance you put? Oh, I put a new roof on. Here's I gave him all that information. He had it all up. Basically, half of everything was like $65,000 or whatever. I can't remember what the exact number was. And he turned around and says, well, how much was your gas and electric bills? And I gave that all to him. Well, I'm not responsible for that. I wasn't living there. Community property. When you're married, you owe half of everything. So and then I said, oh, by the way, she abandoned her dog that she bought for me. Dog was registered in her name, Mr. Briggs. She abandoned him. Oh, well, how about that? But he's dead. Don't matter. What was his vet bills? Hand him the vet bills. That woman was bawling at the end. Yeah. At the end, they go, well, according to this, even if he sells his house, which he don't have to, you wouldn't get nothing. But if he ain't selling, you owe him about $12,000.
Yeah, that's all right. All right, I'm gonna hit it. I gotta go get caught up and bring that mower over and get my money. So
okay, Ken.
So next Sunday around noontime, Terrell and his gang going live. So hopefully everybody will be there.
Central.
Yeah, Central. So around 1 or 2.
He's actually doing a live stream. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, that's what Pete Fry was saying. So we'll post it on our channel so everyone will be there. But hopefully Conquer will be back on next Saturday. Well, I don't know though. He's going. I think he's on another cruise. I don't know if that's next week or the week after, but we'll see. All right.
He sure takes a lot of cruises.
Yeah, but you know what? He earned it. He's older. He earned it. So.
Oh yeah.
All right, everybody. Have a good one. We will. If we don't see you during the week, we'll see you next Saturday on Conquers. Take it easy, everybody.
Take care, guys. Be good.
Bye. Yeah, I think. Hey, I'll bring you up. I'll let you know, Henry. I'll let you go up to the county fairgrounds when I go